Hello and welcome to your gardening week. Well, April is almost at its end and I think that we're going to see the rain finishing quite soon and get into May, and I think we're going to see some warm weather. So that means that everything is going to be really powering away with all that moisture in the soil, warmth and sunlight. So there are plenty of things that I need to be getting on with in my garden. If you need any reminders, don't forget that there's my website, davidhurrian.com, with lots more jobs that you can be getting on with. But my first job this week is really to get on top of the last of the docks. I've been doing loads of weeding and clearing and tidying over the last few weeks, particularly when the weather has been okay. And the docks really are still persisting. So I've got to go around, find any docks that are beginning to emerge and get the trowel right down to the bottom to try and get all of the root out in one go. I've also been planting some new herbaceous plants in my rose garden. Now this sounds very glamorous, I know, having a rose garden, but the roses have done okay, but I've decided to pull a few of them out and plant some herbaceous plants in between them to get a more of a mixed feel in the border. The plants are beginning to grow away now. When I planted them, I just added some of my homemade garden compost and I didn't add any fertiliser. I thought I'd wait until the plants started into growth and we got some warm weather promised. So now I'm going round and I'm giving about half a handful of Vitax Q4, sprinkling that around the plants and then lightly troweling or forking it into the soil. As soon as the weather warms up, that food will be there ready to help power the plants into growth. And last but by no means least this week, I'm going to get the last bits of my shrub planting done. First I'm going to soak the plants in a bucket of water to make sure that the root ball is well and truly saturated, and then I'll dig a planting hole. This is bigger than the root ball so that I can actually get my hands in around when I'm firming the soil back in around the roots to make sure that there are no air pockets there. Then I'll knock the plant out of its pot, sprinkle some root grow. This is a mycorrhizal fungus that in association with the roots helps the plants to establish really well. The fact that I've soaked the root ball means that the mycorrhizal fungi will stick to the outside surface of the root ball, and then I'm going to put it into the hole, fill in with soil around the root ball and then firm it in place. So that's the last bits of my planting done. I'm just about ready and set for summer now. Just all the tender plants to plant out over the coming weeks. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you want more of my hints and tips every week. And in the meantime, get out there and garden.